All right, it's 2:10. Hello again, everybody. So we're gonna continue our this lab 8 part 2 on how to use the Docker container, and then with the Amazon and AWS online account, AWS cloud, to deploy our code with the Docker inside a Docker and then put it onto AWS. All right. So we have already gone through step 5, and then Jason and I already put all of your registration token to the local Docker builder in Kingsbury. So hopefully right now you can push it and then get all the pipeline work. But before that, make sure you have to update all the AWS keys, access keys, and then the token, right? So I'm gonna do that right now for my account so that I can push. And
Tianyi,
yeah.
I noticed in the Discord that you didn't necessarily have to replace all the different values in the .yml file. I had done that, so
So you just have to replace the VP, whatever the VP ID, and then the subnet 1, 2, those 3 variables. That's enough.
That's enough. Okay. So should I just fix everything? Because I've updated literally all the different things like AWS account ID, default.
Yeah, those the things should be pulled up from the GitLab CI/CD variables. So
Okay.
They should be fine. Only the VPC We can also put the VPC and then the subnet onto variables, the GitLab CI/CD variables, and then you can just using the default whatever I give you in the zip file. So you don't even need to.
Okay. Can you resend me that zip file? I might just re-download it. And
in the email. So if you just search in
that's right, it's emailed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I need to I'm gonna delete it and then just start over and just update those 3 specific. Okay. For the .json file, anything we need to update in there? I don't think so, right?
Yeah. So the YML file and then the JSON file, you need to update 3 variables.
Okay.
VPC ID, subnet 1, subnet 2.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I gotta re-download them because I.
How's doing with the other guys? And if you haven't done push, update your AWS key, AWS access key.
Yeah, I've already updated those. I just need to re-download the zip and fix that.
What did you mean by pushing to the Kingsbury repository? Like, I'm on a GitLab repo right now, but how is it going somewhere else?
What? So Josh, you're push into other repos you're seeing?
Well, I'm not sure. How is the repo in Kingsbury set up to push to that?
No, you push to your GitLab. You don't push to Kingsbury.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you already emailed me your registration token, so we set it up. When you will do it in your GitLab pipeline, it will using our machine to build a Docker image when you do push to your GitLab.
I see. Gotcha. Thank you.
So yeah, this is what I have done. If you look at it, I share my screen right now. So every step should be passed. There's 4 stages. Build, test, package, deploy. You might have some errors in packages, and then look at it and click on it. It will show you all the steps, and then you report. You look at which step it's complain about, and then we can together try to fix it. right? It should be NF with job succeed in the end when you do push. So yeah, it's really depend on all the configurations we have done so far.
So in the CloudFormation service.json,
Mm-hmm.
wherever we see like repository name and then it says like type :string, do we replace that
No,
string?
no. You don't replace that type. You
No.
replace only the variable with the $sign, I guess. Okay, I can
Okay,
show
so okay.
you. Yes, 780.
So can you hear me?
Yep,
The only things we have to update for the
yep. Please
AWS
go
stuff
ahead, Thomas.
is in the AWS stuff that we have to update. That's just in the GitLab settings, right? The variables thing.
Sorry, Thomas, can you say that again? I kind of lost you.
The stuff we have to update, is that only in the CI/CD settings under variables? Is there anything else that we have to change?
Yeah, you have to change the YML file to give it the VPC ID. So if you look at step 5,
Do the VPC IDs change from last time though?
no, the VPC ID and the subnet ID doesn't change.
All right, so
They are
it's only the
fixed.
stuff in the variables that changed.
Yes, yes. It only has 3 hours. It only lasts for 3 hours. We are free education account. Yeah.
My question is this all we're doing today is just pushing it?
Sorry, Gersi, what are you saying?
I was saying, is this all we're doing today? Just pushing?
Yes, if everything goes through okay, and then we're gonna look at the service, and then look at step 10 to see how it worked for us. And then if you already get everything goes through, and then you kind of understand everything, you're free to go. Are you finished everything, Gersi? You have successfully pushed?
I've pushed, but I'm waiting for it to build.
Okay, yeah. So we are together waiting for it to build, I guess.
I pushed last time
Mm-hmm.
and the build passed and then the test passed and then the
Mhm.
package failed.
Okay, so what it fails on? Can you see the script?
Yeah, it just says there was a timeout failure, the job got stuck.
Oh yeah, last time we haven't set it up all the the machine, the local machine, the Docker build machine.
So I just need to
So you
repush.
probably want to try it again today.
All right.
Tianyi, on the .json file,
Mhm.
do you replace everything, including the $sign in the brackets for
Yes.
each of the different things? Okay, yeah.
So I can show you if you look at the share screen. So what I have is
I don't remember the first one. Oh, I see one up there, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I see it.
Yep.
That's what I did last time. I haven't.
For the JSON file, are we just replacing where it says string or type? Where are we putting?
No, you don't replace that type information. You only replace the one it has this dictionary. So when it says subnets F1 subnets colon, and then it has the $sign stuff, and then you replace it with your.
Okay.
So we are manually added this variable to the configuration files. Ideally, this should be done in GitLab CI/CD as well.
Okay.
Yeah. But we just want you to learn all the possible ways to do this. For example, for the AWS IDs, account IDs, we using the variables. So I updated the file, update the instructions a little bit before we kind of want to manually put in everything. Right now, half of them are manually putting, half of them go through the GitLab CI/CD variables. Yeah, I guess I want to. Okay, so let's
In the JSON file, should we also be changing the repository names to our
No.
AWS repository? No?
No, it's not necessary. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the VPC ID, the subnet 1 and subnet 2 IDs.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, perhaps the instructions didn't specify it enough.
Mm-hmm. I want to update that. For the education user.
Okay, so those are saved and changed. Now I have to. Go into my git bash.
Details, key ID. GitLab.
Oh, shoot.
Settings.
Yeah, and for part B and C of 5, the Spotify plugin's already removed, right? And the dependency's already been added.
Yep, you don't have to do
Okay.
anything with the POM
Okay.
file.
So I added it. Okay, so now git status. Okay, git commit -m.
Secret key. Access key. The token. Save files. Okay. And then I can do another git push.
Okay, so if we go into my So how long will it typically take for the
Pipeline?
yeah.
It's about, I don't know, everybody should have like I do it like 5 minutes, but right now
Okay.
everybody is doing it, so maybe everybody is in the line.
Yeah.
If everybody have finished the push, let's see, we're at lab 6, lab 8. If you have done the push, hit step 6, hit a 6 in the chat, so I know you're in the pipeline right now. So I will just explain what we supposed to see next. Okay. Josh, Max, Cameron. check. Cool. Josh, are you still editing your configuration files?
Yeah, so do I need to update all of the information? Because it updates every
Oh.
3 hours, right?
So yes, you have to update the three, access key and then token and then key ID in
Okay.
your CI/CD
Oh,
variables.
yeah, I just need to do that and then I'll be good.
Okay, okay. And Max, are you following along okay? Because like we miss you this Tuesday, right? Are you kind of following all the steps through the Google document, or do you need any help? Oops. Are you here, Max? All right, maybe Max is not here. Oh, okay. Misinformation. New machine. Okay. Okay, just let me know if you have any troubles doing any of these steps. All right. Okay, since everyone is hit the push right now, it's pushing into it. Let's go over the changes we do to the YML file.
Oh, whoops! I didn't assign the Docker tag to the runner.
Oh, okay, you have to do that.
Yeah. So should I gotta cancel this job then? Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to settings. Crap. Yeah, my internet's getting bad again. I might pop in and out. I just did a few minutes ago. Okay, yeah. Runner's activated, so I'm gonna edit it. Tags. Is it just Docker with a capital D?
Yeah. I don't think we need a capital D. Let's see.
Yeah, can you check?
It's all lowercase. It's all lowercase.
All lowercase. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that again.
Okay,
Run pipeline.
I was trying to share my screen, and yeah, I will just mute all of you guys, and then trying to explain what's happening behind all these scripts, what it did for us, right? So if we look at the YML file, there are 4 stages that we write down all the scripts, all the steps we wanted to do. So it at first it's using these images of Docker images, Maven AWS ECR images. And then when it's build, it still do the Maven stuff to do the build, and then do the tests that we returning, for the sentence finders stuff as usual. And then we add a bunch of script after the test is passed in our Docker image. We trying to pull down all the libraries we need, and then install the Docker stuff. Install the Docker, like install a Docker application in a Docker image. A Docker image is like a virtual machine, right? In that repo. So then we do we do Maven packages which build up all the stuff, and then we log into AWS ECR, And then here this is what I add for debugging. Trying to I can just erase that. And then we do a Docker build. We're trying to build the Docker image and then push that Docker image into AWS ECR, which is a place to store this Docker image. And then in the deploy stage, we're using AWS CloudFormation to publish this service. What it does, it trying to polling this Docker image, which have all the executable built up in, and then build up these connections between 8080 port 8080, and then publish that into a web service, and then later on we can use with. So we have this. So we still have this build, test, and then deploy. One more step we added in this pipeline is this package step, which we want to build this Docker image and then put it into an image repo, which is AWS ECR service. All right, that makes sense to you guys? So step 7, the service tag is added, and then we now AWS CloudFormation. Yeah, that's what we do. And then if we briefly go through this CloudFormation script, what we can see is it has a lot of configurations have done. So we trying to tell it, which account we are trying to do with. And it's all about the ECR stuff, right? So it's trying to pulling stuff from our ECR and then doing this. So it's not a virtual machine anymore. So it's a CloudFormation service. It's kind of the one we did for AWS Lambda. So I think we shared some hardware services in AWS, and then it kind of built up this service for us. So, and then what we want to look at this is so each of the resources is the different thing we have to manually configure if we don't have this script. So we write down everything here to create all the components we need to have this thing running on the cloud. And then later on, we can see through the CloudFormation. So the CloudFormation website, we can see how many components we have. And then, so in the task definitions, so we defined our tasks. We have to pulling from this AWS image, the account IDs from which repo and then which version we have pushed. This is all defined automatically through the CI/CD, right? As long as you hit a git push, and then everything will happen automatically. So it will automatically deploy this version of your code, of your executable into the service, into the web service. And then the service, the ECS service, and creates copies of tasks according to the task. So yeah, basically it's create this service according to the task specifications. All right, container port 8080. So, all right. So basically, in Amazon have done a lot of things for us. That's why it will cost, it has cost, right? If we are not using this education account, it's gonna cost us a lot of money to use this service. Because you don't need any machines, you write everything, and then you hit a git push, and then your service gonna be running on the cloud automatically. And then what you all have to do is just to configure this configuration files. write the thing, configure your pod, configure whatever the subnets you have. Then a lot of this configuration can go through manually configuration, like what you just have done. And then it also can go through, GitLab CI/CD variables. We can certainly write down all this information as CI/CD variables, so you don't even have to touch this file. And then, okay. So then if we go back to the pipelines, and anybody have go through it, passed or not? Still waiting?
Still waiting.
Okay.
Mine is still on the package section. It's been like that for a while.
Yeah, it could be because we only have one machines, and then all of you have to build a Docker right there. So
Okay, so
everybody should be in a line.
it says it hasn't even started. Is that normal?
Oh, it's still like pending?
Yeah, it says it's still in a pending state and is waiting to be picked by a runner.
Mine also says that.
Okay.
Mine's in, but it's been stuck at like a certain line for a while.
Okay, Thomas is stuck. Can you share your screen, Thomas, so I can see what happens there? So maybe Thomas is stuck, and then everybody else is waiting that runner resource.
Probably. Yeah, I'm right here, so it's been stuck here for like 6 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's correct. I think everything is fine there.
All right.
Docker push. Yeah, the Docker push doing a lot of things. Yeah, seems like everything is correct.
Cool.
All right, everybody else is waiting for yours too.
So we have to wait for him to finish.
Yes.
Oh.
And okay. Jason say on his computer it takes up to 20 minutes.
Oh.
All right. I'm reaching that 20-minute
so
point. I'm at 17.
Okay, so we were just waiting until Thomas finished, then we're gonna be fine. And then you let me know if you have any problems or troubles offline, either on PS or on Discord. I will answer the questions. But right now I will share my screen and let you know what you should see after it's compiled successfully. All right.
Mine just succeeded.
Oh, cool. Then it will be deployed, right? It goes into this deploy stage. So, okay. So I will just go ahead and then explain what you guys would see here. Okay. Before that, I will just mute all of you. So that, where's my chat again? Chat, come on. Okay. Okay, everybody's muted. Cool. So share my screen. So if we goes to the all right, where's my oh yeah, I should go to the document here so I can get the link of the CloudFormation. So okay, we're at step 10. Yeah, maybe I want to log into my AWS account first. So I goes into my AWS account and then I hit this link. then we can see all the resources it created for us. So I have this new repo of CloudFormation steps. What is this? So it goes there, then hit resource. Those are all the components AWS created for me when I finished the push. Right, it's built up this load balancer. It we already configured that before, way before. So those are the if we click on the stack informations, so we can see when it is created, when this service started, and then those are the resources it's built it up for us. And then go through the resources, explain as much as you can visiting the pages as possible. This service page. So it's also using this cluster service. I guess we can just take a look what that is. Running task is 1. Yeah, this is the virtual EC2 machine it created for us for this particular service. All right, we don't have to ask for machines. Based on this service request, it will grab EC2 machine for us, the cluster. Right now, I only have one cluster, one machines. And then one task is running on that machine, which is my sentence finder. And then if we goes to the load balancer, I think we can get the link that we can use to do the queries of the sentence finder. So we have go over this like in lab 5 or lab 4 already. So I was just trying to grab the link there. So this is the new load balancer. It's created automatically for us. So if we click on this, and then it will create this DNS name for us. This is the web application that we can use to do the queries that runs our executable. I'll just create it and then do swagger CML. Yeah, it works. It shows these documentations. Then I already forgot how to do the queries. I think in the previous labs we have this how to do the queries. Oh yeah, this divide number 1, number 5, DEV. Whoops, doesn't work. Maybe the DEV, we shouldn't use the DEV anymore. Yeah, how we do this for lab 5. Let's see.
My job just failed in the deployment.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
so okay, we can together take a look at it, what it says. No URL provided. Cache. Polling doc image. Stack name lab2, lab8. So, all right, if you, let's see where you can go to the website of, let's see, CloudFormation deploy. AWS Cloud Stack. Yeah, it doesn't say what it fails on. And then if you goes to the CloudFormation, no, I mean let's see, is it in the CloudFormation? Oh, so you have to go to your browser. Yeah, one of the place we can go to look at. Let me see if I can remember this. What we want to do is to want to see what's the exact error it complains about. So I will just close all of my no, not load balancer. If we goes to the yeah, if you click on there's a in the instructor step 10, if you click the step A, the CloudFormation link, you should be able to see the stack. Oh, you're already there, I guess. Right. So you're already there. Okay, so let's see what it says. Rollback complete. Yeah, it will automatically do a rollback. And then we want to see where's the arrows is. When it created is 1438. Just now. And if you scroll down, what you can see there is, oops. CloudFormation stack 8. So, yeah, if you click on the tabs, there's multiple tabs. Yeah, if you scroll up a little bit there, up the overviews, there's events. Let's see what's in the events. Okay, at lab8. So lab8 is your ECR repo name. Is that correct? In the step 4, like in step 4, you create your repo as that name. So yeah, if you click on that link, you can go into there and then see what's the name you do for that repo. Oh, that's lab8. That's correct. Okay, so then the only thing, I think the state, the package is fine. Then the only thing could change is the formation, CloudFormation.json. So do you do everything correctly in that JSON file? Like you replaced everything with the VPC ID? If you search on VPC ID, what do you got? Yeah. So that one looks right. And then you find next. That one looks right. That one looks right. So, and then all the subnet, like, I think, yeah, so you have to replace all of those. All of the subnet 1 ID and then subnet 2 ID. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so my package just failed.
Yeah. All right. So Thomas, please fix that, and then Eli, can you share your screen so that I can see what happens?
And I think it's this one right here, name unknown.
Does not exist in the registry with ID. Uh-oh. Oh, that's weird. So master does not exist. Registry 148. Have you updated your key ID account, AWS key ID stuff? That's the key.
In where in the
In the GitLab, right before the lab, right? You just did it.
yeah, I think.
Hmm.
Let me look. So yeah, so this is the value I always had.
So look at the first one is the key ID, and then if you go to your workbench, it should be the same as the thing you have in the account details. Yeah, the account ID doesn't change. So I mean, if you go to the workbench, the account details in the key ID. Yeah, that's Anna with 47M. If you go back to the GitLab variable, it should end up in 47M. Yes, okay, so you do updated that. So I think everything else is correct. Yeah, oh, just hit save variables. I think it's fine. And then if you go back to the script, what it says again, what it complain again on the packages.
It says repository with name.
Registry. So do you give me the correct, like the registration token to do?
Where is that again? I don't remember.
So it's in the settings. So right here, if you go down just settings, CI/CD runner, and so yeah, that B4FE is the one you gives me, right?
This one right here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I gave you.
Okay, let me double check that. It's B4. Yeah, voice TGC. Yes, it is the one I have. That's weird. So okay, let's go back to the script and see which step is exactly exists in the registry with ID. What is that ID? So it's built up the Docker, and then when it wants to push it into your ECR repo, I think that is the time it complain about this. So okay, so 145 is the account. Push repo to, oh, okay, so you cannot, okay, so I think you write the IDs in your YML file. So you have to left in your YAML file, you have to left all the AWS IDs as the variables. Let's successfully tagged this US East 1. So yeah, all presumably all this US East 1 and then the ID should be marked.
So like here, these should be updated.
Yeah. So they shouldn't be using the manually update. They should be using grab from the variable.
So what do I need to do?
So can I check your YAML file?
Can you see it right now?
No.
Oh, hold on. Let me just. Let me try that again here. Just do my regular screen here. Okay. You can see it now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, so so you do have this account ID as a variable. And then, oh yeah, you have this project name, wait. And then commit branch, those have to replace with your repo name.
Oh,
Yeah.
just this one down here or these ones up here as well?
All of them. So in step 5.3, A3, step 5A3, you
Okay.
didn't do step 5A3. Do it.
All right, I gotta go find my. Okay, yeah, I see.
I think I lost my chat again.
I forgot. How do you get to your? Oh, here we go.
So okay, for Gersi, my build succeed, but it has this error when entering the Docker environment. Build-t and Docker build.
Yeah, it's
request.
weird. I had to edit the GitLab.yml file, and I'm trying some different commands, but for some reason that is not working.
So this particular command about the Docker build, right?
Yeah, that particular command it throws out an error saying it's an invalid syntax.
Okay. Let me take a close look at it. So -t AWS account ID, that will be default region. That will fine. And then cs780 solo. So that repo name should be correct. Wait, why there's a space there in between AWS, Amazon AWS.com and the repo name? .1780.
Tianyi, you said that underneath the package block, we had to replace that CI project name, CI commit branch thing as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, I don't need a space, that's for sure.
Exactly what argument. Yeah, so Gersi, I see there's a space there. So I think you do something wrong when you edit your YAML file.
Can you please
When you replace the CI project, CI committed ID, when you replace with your ECR repo name, I think you delete the slash. Do you know what I mean?
Can you please paste the original command, and I'll copy it into my environment?
So it's so can you re-download from the email, the zip file?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, just re-download and then get the clean YAML file, and then starting from there.
Do I need to update the .json file as well? I don't know if there's any specific.
No, the JSON file is fine. You are
Okay.
feeding from the state. Yeah,
Okay, I just gonna have to re-push
Yeah,
everything.
push it, it will do it automatically for you. Anyone else have weird issues in their pipeline? I can help. Yeah, those are manually added thing really causing the trouble sometimes. So maybe a good practice is to put everything into the CI/CD variables, so we don't have to manually touch the configuration files because human make mistakes. But a nice thing about this is when it is configured, like the pipeline goes smoothly, then we have this CI/CD run smoothly, then it's gonna be one-time adjust. Then in the development process, we just need to hit git push. Everything is automated, which is very nice. So this debugging step is a one-time thing. It's not infinite of times you have to deal with. Then if we don't do this CI/CD stuff, then it's a whole painful stuff for the people.
All right, so I'm building my pipeline now. I'm in the running part. I don't know. I probably will have to wait again for the runner and on the package.
It could be quick if not everyone. If you hit that arrow, because your arrow haven't hit the 20-minute stuff yet. So I think the git push, if the push runs smoothly, it will take a while. All the arrows before that would be show up very soon.
I'm now getting an issue where my pipeline says that the that it's stuck.
It is stuck. Oh, it
Yeah.
takes like forever.
Yeah.
It's like a timeout thing.
Not like a timeout. It's still just it's
It's
what's it
on
called?
the
It's still on the pipeline step. Or the
okay.
package. The package still says it's pending. But on the left where it says like under like the pipeline like area
So you
where
have
it says,
already passed the test.
yeah, the tests the build and the test passed. It's just the package is pending.
Oh, the package is pending. I think that's fine.
Okay.
And it's pending for how long?
So far it's been 17 minutes.
17 minutes. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Pending. Yeah, I might just rerun the whole pipeline. Cancel the pipeline and then run it again. Yeah, 17 minutes seems too long. Sometimes it takes me like 3 minutes on pending, and then it's starting to do all the scripts.
Oh wait, it's actually moving now.
Okay. 17 minutes. Wow.
Okay, yeah, no, the package passed now.
Okay. Oh, that's quick. Maybe it's not pending, it's running, right? If you click into it, it's the scripts are going like step by step. You can see what's
Yeah,
happening.
it was still going. It gave like a memory location and it said like pushing,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Yeah.
was just staying at there for a while.
Yes.
And then
The
finally
push.
passed.
Yes. The push takes longer because it have to create our ECR repo for you, and then trying to put your Docker image into the repo, maybe in some distributional way. So it's create a lot of things behind the scene. So that push step takes a long time.
So I'm still queued waiting for the thing to build. But
Okay.
I fixed the problem that you said, the space.
Yeah. So when it runs to this build, you should see it pass that step and then go on to Docker push.
And then we can just run the command for the UI, the Swagger UI, and then it should pop up and then we're good.
Yep. So if the pipeline runs okay, basically you are fine. If the pipeline has errors, we have to fix it and then find out why. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of nice. It's one-time configurations. Once the pipelines is error-free, then we're in a very good shape of CI/CD. So this is like the first 2 week when you start a new project, when you go into a new company or something. And then once this thing set it up, and then the team can starting to develop and then continuously push integration and then push and then deploy. And then all the things are configured automatically. Swag.
My deploy is now pending. Is that normal?
Deploy is pending.
Yeah, it didn't pend
Mhm.
last time, but it's pending this time.
So yeah, deploy also takes a while because it
Alright.
has to build up all these services.
Yeah. The second time I ran my package, it only took 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I do have that as well. So yeah, if something goes wrong with the deployment, then it's the configuration in the JSON, in the CloudFormation JSON file. Those 3 variables, we have to replace all of them.
Alright.
Yeah, if it goes wrong, you just check that. All right. AWS console. So in which stage are people now? Do we all pass the package stage?
I'm still pending on the package stage.
I am also pending on the package stage.
Okay.
I passed the package stage, pending on the deploy stage.
All right. I don't want to keep people too long. This process might take a while. So so what we want to do is I'm gonna leave the rest of steps as the homework. So if you have any issues, you got any errors, and then you cannot figure out yourself, you post it on Piazza, right? I will try to help there. And then if you passed all the pipelines go smoothly, then you're good. And then yeah, we can go over this all together again next Tuesday. But mainly next week we're gonna move on to the other topics, I guess. So yeah, I'm planning to teach you guys how to use profile, and it's a totally different topic. So anyway, so rest of this goes to the assignment, and then I think you all know what to do. If you have questions, post it on Piazza. All right, I will see you guys next week. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Okay. How can I end this meeting?